Okay, welcome back to part 3 of the Pokemon TCG Online Introduction. In the first two parts we covered buttons from here to here, and now we'll get into the deck manager. Now this is the important part if you want to play competitively. You can build your decks, fix them up, and do all sorts of stuff so that you can play against people. Unfortunately, sometimes these things happen where, let's see, you can't always scroll through it at the beginning. I don't know why this happens to me frequently, but in order to get around this problem, just click one of these buttons like New Deck, and then Close, and then you can click on them all of a sudden. I'm not sure what that is. So if you want to look at a deck, you can just click on them. You can scroll through them. I keep using the mouse wheel, but you can use the arrows or the scroll bar here. Pretty intuitive. So this is what you can look at once you've built decks. I mean, for example, you can just look at this round deck here. I'll click Edit, and then you can see all the Pokemon, all their glory, all the Seismitoads and Wigglytuffs, and then the trainers, and the energy as well. If you want to do a different view, as usual, you can just go over to here and click Carousel. This is actually the default view, which I really don't like. I much prefer the tile view. And you can also do the list view as well. But, like I said, I prefer the tile view. It seems like the best for deck building. That's pretty much all there is if you want to look at a deck. You know, you can go to all cards as well if you want to see the whole thing. And, yeah. So, you can also just take out cards. And then, let's see, we can search for Tim Pole again and add him back in. I think. Where'd he go? Alright. That was weird. It didn't quite show up immediately, but it was there. So, we got our good old Tim Pole back. And, I do have unsaved changes. You can just discard them. Let's see. Instead of doing that, I'm going to show you how to save it. Let's just click Save Deck, and then you can change your deck name up here. Like this one is named Round. You can change your deck box. You know, just go ahead and pick a different one. So I can click that here. I can change my coin. If you have any different coins, you can do that. Sleeves are not available yet, I don't think. They'll have those in the future, and I don't think any playmats exist either. But those are some options you can change, and then you just click Save, and then voila, it's saved. And here is my round deck with the brand new deck box. So let's say we want to clone a deck. You can do that as well. It's pretty simple. You just click Clone, and it makes an exact copy of your deck. Pretty simple. You can do View as well. It's just a simple way to look at your deck. It's not that friendly though. I mean, you can't really see stuff that much. So you can also filter things out. I can do just energy, or just trainers, or I can do just Pokemon, or you can do all three. It gets kind of weird when you do all three though. Just kind of mixes them in whenever it pleases. But yeah, you can do that as well. If you want to delete a deck, you can do that too. I don't want to delete my deck though, so I won't do that. You can also do, I don't know what Deck Wizard actually is. I would not recommend this. We'll see what it does. But let's pick random. And there it made me a random deck. Now this is not a very good deck, so I would not recommend this at all. And also these cards are not legal anymore. These cards have rotated out. But let's see, it's given me, ooh, Bill, Engineers, Adjustments, Interviewers, Questions. Yeah, these are not good cards. This is not a good way to build a deck, but this is just another feature that it gives you in case you wanted to just make a quick deck for no reason. And I don't want to save that, so let's just close it. Let's just do a new deck. This is where I wanted to get to. So, when you're making a new deck, let's say we just want a deck with, let's pick Gigalith, alright? Let's change the sort to Evolution Chain, and then let's find our Gigalith somewhere, or we'll just pick a different evolution line. I want to pick a Stage 2 Pokemon, just to show it off. Let's see. Alright, well, let's just do Gengar, I suppose, since it's here. It's not legal anymore. Or we can do Garchomp, that's better. Alright, so let's say you want a Gibble, you throw in a Gibble. You want another Gibble, you throw in another Gibble. To my knowledge, there's no simpler way to just add cards. In the previous version, you can hold down the 4 number on your keyboard when you drag it over, and it would drag over 4, but that doesn't really work anymore. And then if you want Gabite, just throw in some Gabites, throw in some Garchomps, do whatever you want. That's pretty much all there is to it, to adding cards. You can also, I believe, right-click, and then click this button here, and then you can click, and all of the things are at your disposal, at least they should be. You can cycle through them, so it has the whole evolution line for you, and then all you have to do is click Add to Deck, and it adds it in for you. Say I want a Gabite, let's add it to my deck, and let's add another Garchomp, let's add it. And then you just click the X, and then look, we got more Gibbles, Gabites, all that good stuff here in my deck. So that's how you add cards to your deck. We've already gone through how to change the view, but let's do filters. Let's say I just want modified legal cards. Just click on each one of these. Sometimes it's a little slow to register. I believe these would be the modified legal cards. These as well, but I don't actually have these. I'll just do it. But so now I filtered out all the illegal cards, and then we'll go back to just like name, so it's in alphabetical order, and then you can just see pretty much everything you want to add. It gives you the different versions of the cards as well, which is nice, or maybe it didn't. Apparently it thinks Ho-Oh evolves into Ho-Oh, but it does not actually. Oh, actually I just had to go left, never mind. So this apparently is the card to your left. I don't know how this works, but it's just another way to look at your cards. Some of the things are not very intuitive. It's very confusing sometimes, but this is how you add cards to your deck. Just drag them over. If I want a Marowak, it'll filter it out for me. If I want a Rayquaza, it'll filter it out for me. Everything that has Rayquaza in its name, it'll bring up over here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You can also filter things out by the rarity. The filters are the same for the collection and the deck manager. There's nothing too special about it. Then you can go over to trainers. We'll throw in whatever we want. And that's all there is to it. I mean, if you want a card, you drag it over. Pretty simple. If you want energy, you drag it over. Pretty simple. And then when you're done, you just save your deck, and that's about it. You need a 60 card deck. You can only have 4 copies of any card that's not a basic energy, at most. That's pretty much the only restrictions we have. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the deck manager. I'm just going to close that out, don't really want to save it. It's really all there is to it. Deck building is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And hopefully you now know how to build your very own deck. So this has been the deck manager part. This is part 3 of the introduction. We'll be back with part 4, where we go through trading, the brand new feature. So we'll be right back for that.